In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Zack Ryder.
Who will reign supreme?
The crowd is buzzing with Here comes the worst internet champ. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Oh, what impact. Nasty drop. Pump handle, up and... Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Zack Ryder may be in a bad way here.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his.
Ouch.
I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Hooked up. Oh, what a slam.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
You gotta believe this one's over. Zack Ryder starting to wane a little. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
Harsh impact.
This is all but over.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
Not the fall that hurts, it's a sudden stop at the end.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
What's Zack Ryder? Zack Ryder with a Rough Rider!
Yet again, Zack Ryder proves that you can never count him out.
Beautiful technique.
He's starting to stumble here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Oh, what impact! Shoulder tackle! Can you guys believe the power? When this guy's on, look out. Looking for...
Boom, right over here, the enziguri.
This one's over, guys.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Looking at it a second time.
Torturous knee. I don't know if Ryder can bounce back from this.
I gotta tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Ho-ho-ho!
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental.
Buzz with a W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Here is your winner, the Predator.
A well-earned victory indeed.
That's the...
In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we will have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away.
We have one of our breakout talents taking on some tough competition.
You don't want to miss it.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 263 pounds, the Predator.
There's been a lot of coverage on Buzz's falling out with Baron Blade, but less is known about Buzz's other mentor, his father. I do know, however, that Buzz has an old saved voicemail from him that he uses as motivation before his matches.
Saxton, you've been snooping through people's phones again?
No, Buzz told me about it, I swear.
So exciting to see the power of Tozawa.
And his opponent from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
We've seen some crazy steel cage matches in the past, and guys, this one should be no different.
And keep in mind, this is among the most taxing matches in all of WWE. Regardless of the outcome here tonight, these superstars will be feeling the effects of this steel cage for...
Look out. Here we go with the steel cage match.
Wow. For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
I'll tell you guys, I joined one of Akira Tozawa's fierce training sessions, and I could barely make it back to my car after.
I refuse to believe you actually did it and survived. Tozawa's a freak when he's training. I'd have been fine with it. Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
He's starting to feel it here. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Watch out.
Tear the features clean off your face.
A knee drop.
Kick to the gut.
Clothesline.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And the slam.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh. Oh, what a slam that hurt. Things are looking dire for Akira Tozawa.
How much more does he have left?
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Going for broke.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s,
Big time slam. Vicious.
Here's his moment, Michael.
This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape.
he might have it.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it. That's what you call a bad landing.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
That match wasn't very memorable, but the superstars
Here is
showed a
your
couple
winner,
of glimpses of
the
doing some good
Predator.
things.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
That was simply a kick.
And the superstars look ready back there.
Hey, Corey, when's the last time you checked your lumbar?
I don't know what you're trying to get at, Saxton. I don't consent to a lumbar check from Cedric Alexander. I've got my own chiropractor. Thank you very much.
He's starting to stagger a bit. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Oh, look at that. Scoop slam. Ooh, what impact. Oh, what impact.
He's taking some offense. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
It doesn't get any easier when you're backstage, and it looks like he's finding that out the tough way.
He's struggling a bit here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
You know, I thought this match was going to be much more tightly contested. I guess that's not the case, though.
All the way, what impact!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find impactful slam.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Oh, man, Cedric Alexander really needs to dig down deep.
Splash!
What impact!
What a stomp!
Good grief!
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna sidewalk slam. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Did you guys feel that too?
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
Title matches are what the WWE is all about.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Championship.
This man always makes an impact. It's Buzz.
Every superstar has a goal in WWE, and Buzz told me he's aiming high with his. He wants to have a career that one day is recognized with a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame.
It's way too premature to start that discussion, but his career is definitely trending in the right direction for that to at least be possible. The eclectic Shinsuke.
of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever known. And not only because he's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business, you are looking at a master of mind games, a psychological warrior.
Some might say those mind games, that sinister-like attitude represents the true personality of Shinsuke Nakamura. A man who feels he has freed himself from the...
Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 263 pounds, the Predator. Introducing the champion from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Hope you're ready. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Look at him, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
You gotta believe this one's over.
He's got that boot right up against his face.
Come on. Harsh impact.
Slam down hard.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
Hey, it's not an easy atmosphere to excel in. Not only is he in the ring with WWE's toughest, but he's surrounded by an incredibly unforgiving steel cage.
Incredible impact. He's in full control now.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Beautiful technique.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of... What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
Believe it or not, fellas,
They can't walk after that attack to the back.
Victory is on the horizon.
Kick to the gut.
Nakamura is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
You have to wonder how much more punishment the champ will take.
Oh, come on. Just put him out of his misery already. This is getting ridiculous.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition, that's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael. I think this is the beginning of the end. Effectively using the knee. Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Buzz with a W!
Wow, congratulations, Buzz.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, the Predator.
What a ferocious conclusion to this steel cage match. I think Boston is stunned by the outcome here, guys.